Both Port Bell roads are currently under construction. In this video, I am going to be showing you the significant changes that have happened in the past months that I've not recorded a video about this project. Well, the last week I dropped a video about this road, but it is the part that comes from Wampeo Avenue towards Port Bell. In this one, I've concentrated on the part that comes from Nakawa towards Port Bell, with updates on the bridge or the underpass where the train passes under, enrouting the eastern parts of Uganda. Part of the bridge already has a slab and the other one has just been demolished. They're now trying to drill where they'll be putting the poles. The number on the screen is my WhatsApp. Most people be complaining that they don't know how to reach me. That is the one. Like the video.
Somewhat going on. So this one is a drilling machine. I think it's faulty. They are trying to fix it. They're working on the drainage system. Like the soils here are very soft because it is a wetland. So they put some rocks under and they're putting soil on the rocks to make sure that they are firm and strong. I'll be crossing through the traffic from here. Expect a boda guy here as you cross. So the drainage system is supposed to be like this. They are putting concrete onto it to make sure that it is firm. So they're done with this part and they have already covered it. And just opposite, this is where we have Silver Springs Hotel. One of those hotels, I'll say one of the big hotels in here in Kampala or in Uganda. I think it's rated very well if you look at booking.com. So around here, there is an ongoing site, Kirish Erola. It's an apartment that I'm going to be putting up there. So people are working. How I get off? So around here, Spring Road, you go there. Kataza Road, you also go that other side. Dr. Bunyoli Road, you also go there. So I want to find my way through. So half of a bridge on this road is closed. I'll say half of it is complete, half is closed. So this is the old Petball Road and we are right somewhere around Nakawa. We shall be taking on to the rest of the parts and see what is really happening. Most of the parts are almost the same, not so much has changed. Let's go exactly at the bridge and see what is happening. Strong, or they did not put the final layer like it is this other side. So my point today is going to the bridge and we see what has really changed on the bridge, because I think there is a lot that has changed. So let's start from here. There is going to be an island in the middle, and that's why they left that part that you see in the middle. Let's go. A few minutes to explore this one, and then the rest of the times I'll show you the bridge. Look at this one. Let me also cross from here because I see other people crossing. Well, some people don't know why most of our roads are brown, but we have so many reasons that one can attribute to that dirt on the roads. First, it could be pedestrians that are walking from this other side with dirt on their shoes and they're crossing, maybe on a rainy day. That can happen. Then the other thing could be cars that are joining the road from a shortcut or from a gate that is not paved. That as well can be another problem. So a lot of them. So let's go and start from there. Just opposite, that's where the Aga Khan University Hospital is going to be. Some structures have already been completed, others not yet complete. So when you see across, there is a signpost that says the Aga Khan University Hospital Nakawa Specialty Center is now open. So they do a lot: chemotherapy, physiotherapy, diagnostic imaging, pharmacy, cardiopulmonary, laboratory, neurological, day procedures, and a lot more structures are going to be set up according to the initial plan. Let's go. It's the road to 5,000 subscribers. I want to thank you guys that have just joined this family. Thank you for joining the family. Here we tell only the truth. What we are not sure of, we shall tell you that, we are not sure of that, but the rumor says this and this. Recently, someone was castigating me for saying that the UN logistics base left Uganda for Kenya, like it was transferred there. Someone clearly didn't know why it was transferred, but let me give you the reasons as to why it was transferred. The UN Secretary General, Antonio Guterres, wrote, and they wanted it closer to the areas that they support. Since Uganda was far away from areas like Somalia, areas like Sudan, and it is easy to access Sudan from Kenya, so they said, no, let them take the base that other side. And now the UN has only 11 bases in Africa. So there used to be a lot. I don't recall what number, but I think there were around 20, 23, if I'm not mistaken, but there were many. So they wanted to reduce on costs and then cut it to that. This is Nakawa Capital Shoppers. This is where it is. And there are some works the other side, that's where we are heading. The road is changing, but it is taking long. Someone will say, you don't know the procedure, you don't know how things are done. We've seen mega projects being built in shorter times. Well, I remember they had said that the funding for this project is going to delay a bit. But, so this one, and the other side and the other part of the road, there is the other road, which is the old Port Bell through Bugolobi. Then there is this one that goes straight. Like, according to rumors, the funding was released, but it's supposed to come in bits. That's why it is taking long. The culverts here are out, they weren't covered well. And around here, this is the Makerere University Business School. Some of you want to call it MOVES. It's fine. This is how it looks like. So when you look at this project, they've worked on bits, and then left the other side in the middle. Like they've left that part. That's how they're going to be putting bricks to separate the two lanes. The same thing is happening the other side. I recently posted that video. Hopefully those that have not seen it, you can go and proof check and see. So I think students are done with lectures. And by the way, this year, students are, someone wants to give me a lift, but for money. So this year, the primary 7 candidates are doing their final exam as I record this video. So they only do 4 papers, and they did 2 yesterday, 1 in the morning, and the final one comes out today. So after that paper, they will be going out. Let's go. At this point, I'm supposed to be crossing. I want to cross and go to the other side because that's where the gist is. So recently, they were working on this one, and now they've started working on the lower one. They are trying to expand the roads. Most city roads are supposed to be expanded, but the funding comes in late. So these are the slabs that are supposed to hold the bridge. Wow. Let me pass this other side. More slabs somewhere here. And there is some constructions going on at the Buya Military Hospital. It's this one. It belongs to the military. Somewhat going on. So this one is a drilling machine. I think it's faulty. They are trying to fix it. Yeah, they are trying to fix it. It's faulty. So they are drilling where they're going to be putting pillars. So this one was built recently. Now the remaining part is also being built. That's where the railway runs from town as it comes this way. Hopefully my camera is doing you justice because it's hard to see through. So that water comes from where they're drilling and it goes the other side. Wow. So this is one of the parts that is stopping them from continuing with the constructions. I think very soon they will be done with it and they can continue with the road project. They first worked on the other one, it is done, now they're going to be working on the other one as well. So let's continue downwards. They are digging where they're going to put the drainage system around here. And by the way, for the people that watched the other old videos that I did, this place was a swamp, like there was a lot of water here. So they've poured a lot of soils and now this is where they're putting their concrete stones that are supposed to be working on this road that they're going to be using for the final constructions. That's where they're piling them. So the trucks are putting there as the caterpillar pushes it to the other end. Wow. So where can I pass? Can I pass here? So this one is waiting for the other one to spread whatever is spreading, then he can take it there. So I'll be tagging the other video that I did for you to be in context with what is happening and how it has been happening. So I think around here the drainage system will be connected to the wetland. To what I call the wetland. Maybe it wasn't a wetland, just a deep part where water was collecting. I don't know. So it runs from the other side. They've already put the culverts here and they are covered. So they're already connected to the main water channel. In fact, the water comes from the other side and it slopes down. It comes from up and slopes down. That's the drainage system. These are the old culverts that were taken out. So mostly here we have students' hostels of the university that I've talked about, the MOOCs University. Like, it is taking long, but every other time we come, there is something that has changed. The last time this place wasn't worked upon, but it's now getting there. The connectors here, they have soil in them, soil or silt in them. They're not like the ones we've seen in Salama. The Salama road, they've taken care of the connectors and the whole water system. I don't really know, maybe they haven't allowed water into them, but they are very neat. They don't have soils in them. So this other side, they are working on the drainage channel. I think this road will be complete by next year, mid next year, if not 2026. bajja lukola oluguudo. So I am in Luzira at the moment, and I'm going to be showing you what is really happening on this road project. A lot has changed. I've gone through it and I've seen a lot has changed. A lot is changing. Hopefully it is finished or complete by next year, because the remaining 2 months of this year, in fact no longer 2 months, can't do anything at the moment. So I think we shall be waiting for the next year. That's when we shall be thinking about the completion of the project. Let's go and see. This is called Luzira House. Generally we are in Luzira, the town. Most people know this town for the prison, the Luzira prison, but this is not where we are. It is somewhere far away. It's funny that I recorded coming from the other side. Let me tell you guys, I recorded nothing. Like the button wasn't working, and I didn't notice because I didn't give attention to the camera. I just walked, and I've realized after reaching there in the middle. So I'm going back to pick up my footage and then continue this other side. This is Bugolobi. This is where we are. So this place, the last time I did a video here, it was very open, and now the drainage system has been covered and it's now closed. The remaining part is where they haven't worked on the drainage system, like the other side. I think we are going to be going there, and there is some traffic jam. It's because of the ongoing constructions, which lead to the narrowing down of the road around somewhere here, and that narrowing down leads to a slower movement. So this is where we are going, and around here, this is where we have one of the go-karting areas that I know. Is it go-karting or karting? Those games, they're called the Maraki game nights. Around here, this is where they are, and if you peep through, you can see the tracks, like the roads where they drive these cars from. Anywho, and just the other side, they're working on the drainage system. Like the soils here are very soft because it is a wetland, so they put some rocks under, and they're putting soil on the rocks to make sure that they are firm and strong. These are some of the constructions that are taking the road forever. So the road is left with one lane here. Is what they are supposed to be using. It brings 2 lanes this way and one from the other side. So they're all supposed to pass through this narrow thing. I want to take you to the other side and show you what is happening there. I'll be crossing through the traffic from here. Expect a boda guy here as you cross. So there is soil in there. Maybe the water will drive out that soil, because remember, water comes from up at a faster speed, and as it lowers down, the speed slows, and in the end, whatever it was carrying, it be silt, the silt is dropped there, and it leads to blockages, or it is blocked in the end. Let's play that it doesn't happen like that. I'll say the culverts around here are huge enough. Yeah, huge enough. Hopefully they stay forever after covering them. And just opposite, this is where we have Silver Springs Hotel. One of those hotels, I'll say one of the big hotels in here in Kampala or in Uganda. I think it's rated very well if you look at booking.com. They have a lot. They have a swimming pool as well. They organize parties like during the end of the day on Christmas Day as well. That is the place. Also security, they have security guards. They don't just allow everyone in. So around here, there is an ongoing site, Kirish Erola. It's an apartment that they're going to be putting up there. So people are working. How I get off, like, that's what really happens. Let's pray and wait until it's done. You never know. It will be easier for people to use this road, because this road takes you to one of the ports that we have, the main oldest ports that we have. That is the Portugal Road, and that's where some of our goods still dock, and then they are brought this other side. Yup. So the drainage system is supposed to be like this. They are putting concrete onto it to make sure that it is firm. So they're done with this part and they have already covered it. So these people are left with no parking. If they have clients, they will be parking besides the road. So the only problems are there where they're working, because trucks have blocked the road. It's not easy for cars to pass. All these ones are covered, and that is the Bugolobi neighborhood. The Bugolobi flats at the other side. And the other rich neighborhood, you get this other side. Mbuya is that other side. Mutungo, Bina, the other side. I've said Mutungo, Bina. There are two different words. The one I will not also say, I will only say this one. Whenever people come from my back, I'm worried. So this one is a border guy. He was coming from behind and I was like, what is happening? So that is one of the organized neighborhoods there. He almost entered me. Let's go, let's go, let's go. The road coming from down is the road from Bugolobi. It's the road I covered last time. And since we've seen this in the motorcycle video, I don't really know. If you haven't seen the motorcycle video, just know during editing I shifted the motorcycle video to the last part. but I think I'll put it in the first parts for you to first see the project, and then you can continue. So around here, Spring Road, you go there. Kataza Road, you also go that other side. Dr. Bunyoli Road, you also go there. So I want to find my way through. I pass here. I'll negotiate with these ones. And they're saying half bridge closed. We saw that in the other first clips, or the first minutes. Bugolobi and the Bugolobi market, they're just there. So let me stand somewhere here and cross from here. What you call it? The drainage channels around here all were covered. So I think I'll be ending here and call it a video. Here it inclines from up and it goes down. So allow me end the video here. Hope you have watched to the very end. Thank you very much. We meet in another one. Hopefully you've subscribed to the channel. Enable the bell button. I'm out. Peace. Let me go with this taxi.
Kampala.